Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new video. This video will be again about the pre-lumber camp dock build order, which shall give me an instant fish boom, so a crazy economy. I already showed you a video with Lithuanians. They can do it very well, and in this video I want to show you that Iranians can do it just as well. They don't start with 100 plus 150 food, but instead they start with extra 50 wood and 50 food. So it's still very good, and let's just hop into it. So I start with building a house, and the other villager goes right to the coast. It's looking for the coast. I didn't know where the coast is. I just went into some direction, and I was able to find the coast and build a dock. The other villagers, as well as the gather point for villagers, goes directly on wood to chop straggler trees. I also have 4 villagers queued now, so I don't need to take food as soon. Uh, Meanwhile, the scout is just auto scouting because often if you're on a small island, you notice everything anyway. And this time it's a bigger island that can also happen on archipelago. And you see what? I already have queued up a fishing ship now. Right after the dock is completed, I have a fishing ship. And I also went over to sheep now to keep up my villager production. So next it will be a bit messy. I have to force drop off. Maybe I get a bit of idle time. Okay, I got it. I'm not sure if I had idle time. So Auto Scout is not perfect on this map, but it turned out quite well. I think I have do I have found all my sheep? Yeah, I have everything, so it's fine. Now I have 78 food. I could actually queue up the next fishing ship. Now I did. So it was not even perfect now, but it's very good. Meanwhile, I have 5 on sheep, 1 on fish, and that's enough for villager production. And I have as much as possible on wood to get out fishing ships and also build houses. And I also reacted in time to get out the next house. Yeah, and it's all working quite well. So let's pause here. See, we have 14 villagers. Our opponent, meanwhile, has just 12. To be a bit more precise, he has 12.12, and I have I have 14.87. Okay, I have almost 50. So I'm almost 3. Okay, he probably had idle time. Okay, then it's because of that, or he has loom.
Salutamo.
Wait, yes, he has loom. Okay. Okay, that's why. Okay. So 15 pop. My fishing ship production is still running, and at some point I'm already building the next house because I had the wood. That was maybe a bit over careful. But I really have to think about lumber camp soon. But I think I'm doing it quite soon. I'm not sure. No, I'm sending them over. And I have 107 wood. And I'm building a lumber camp. And all my lumberjacks are walking over there. Okay, they were idle for some time, but it's fine. So even this transition worked very well, and we didn't have idle time on villagers, and we kind of started making fishing ships immediately. We started immediately. We were idle for a bit of time. Now he makes a mistake. He's sending his scout in. Okay, but I couldn't kill him. That is a bit of a disadvantage just to have so low villager numbers on the TC. So if I had the more standard 6 or 7 on under my TC, I would have killed him maybe. So, I have a lumber camp and my fishing ship production is running as well as my villager production. And let's see, what is the advantage I have now? I have 22 pop plus, I actually have almost 24. It's like 23.9, while my opponent has 19, yeah, 19 and a half. He has 19 and a half, so I am 4.5 villagers ahead, while I don't have loom yet. Do I? Let's check it out. Uh,
سلام.
no, I don't have loom. Okay, great. So, yeah, let's see the uptime, how it compares, and we can also discuss what to do. I think let's make all visible away. So we actually see what I have scouted till that moment. And I'm kind of definitely noticing this. We are definitely connected, and it's not even a small choke point. It's really a broad landscape. Okay, here. Okay, this was also just a little bit of idle time. So I can really go. I have a huge food production, right? So I can definitely go for something like heavily into scouts. I can spam out so many scouts, and I was a bit lucky. I almost lost that elephant. He would have walked back, but I was just able to save it. I think I will get housed soon, which is a bit unfortunately. My fishing ship production is also idle at that point, so it's not ideal at this point. And now I'm getting housed, right? So I try to force drop off as much as possible to get up to feudal age, and I finally got it. That was nice. And so, if you have a ton of food in feudal age, you can go full scouts, but full scouts is yeah, some scouts are very good to harass but mass scouts are just you cannot control them and they run into pikemen and you're dying. Um, so you could consider mixing in some men at arms. In the end, however, I decided to go full scouts because men at arms are too slow and yeah, it's actually also quite hard to control them. Here's my barracks. And in the end, I also remembered that I still need a house. I didn't remember, however, that my fishing ship production is already housed for years. Now I queued up more, but I was housed, obviously. Okay, but still. Um, Yeah, okay, let's wait till I hit feudal age. Make that a bit faster. Okay, now I'm feudal age. And let's compare the situation. I have 30 pop. I could have had much more. I could have had like 32, something like that. Probably 34 if my dog wouldn't have been idle for so long. And he's at 26. So he's very far behind and he's actually yeah, he's lacking a bit of time for feudal age. So if we get away with that, then it's yeah, we're actually something like 6 villages ahead. Oh, let's look at the dock. Okay, 6 villages ahead. That's what we are. And yeah, that's actually all about my early game. How I played the instant fish boom. Next, we want to see if you're still interested. I will show you the rest of the game, and I can promise you the end of the game will be quite surprising. So I go on here. So I'm making a stable. I'm also making a mill and a second dock. Was also, wait, did I? No. Okay. I was even making two stables for two stable scout productions. Here I have like 800 food, but I missed some houses. That was not perfect. In the meantime, he is fully walled, so actually 2 stable knights is quite bad. He has a fire galley though, and he also, okay, this is a scout he's just scouting, and he's seeing my stable, but his scout, okay, he died. Wait, I'm attacking with the scout. Let's make it a bit more slowly, otherwise I can't really follow. Let's total of fog of war. So I'm attacking with scouts, but I can't break through. This is why where is it? I think, wait, it's coming soon, I think. I'm attacking this, this gate, but he has prepared spearmen. However, I have made a transport ship, so he won't actually get a fight with my scouts. Instead, I will completely walk to the other side, and yeah, let's see how it gets. Meanwhile, his TC is idle. Okay, but he's going. Does he want to click up soon? He's lacking buildings, however, so it's also not happening too soon. Let's look at the will count though. Did I actually? Okay, I was completely idle at this moment with villager and fishing ship production. However, I had. Yeah, it's hard to tell now. I think I have 9 scouts at this point, so it's we can actually say it's 25 villagers and it's 10 fishing ships. So 35 eco population, while my opponent has 25 plus. Yeah, okay. He has 30. So I'm 5 ahead still, and I'm getting an attack in. Even if I have gone for more eco, I'm now getting pressure on him. We can actually also check out the resources, which should be a lot in my favor. Oh, that's huge. It's like, oh my god, 800 more food, 800 more wood. Okay, he collected 200 more gold and he has started collecting stone, but that's not. Yeah, I was very much ahead. So I transported my scouts and harassed his wood line. I'm not quite sure how many kills did I get. In the meantime, I'm getting. Wait, what is happening? I'm getting horse collar. I killed some villagers, like 3 at least. Maybe 4. Do I get it? I don't think so. Or do I get it? Okay, I just retreated the last moment. He still has his fire ship here. He's not doing anything with it. But okay, I think my horse collar was just a misclick because I don't have farms actually. But I'm seeing his fire ships. So I notice I have to react. First, my scouts are fleeing. They will just be transported back. And yeah. I tried to get this villager, but unfortunately my scouts didn't attack them together, so I couldn't get it. But now, I had to flee from the fire ship. And that was, yeah, that was a bit awkward. And so I pulled the fire ships towards my side. Wait. Okay, he went Castle Age, and I was clicking up to Castle Age. So my fish eco was kind of in danger. So if he drives around here, all these fishing ships can, yeah, they're very much in danger. I'm distracting a bit with this fishing ship, but yeah, it's not too. He has the water control at this point, and he's even getting upgrades on his navy. I'm sending out the scouts. I didn't really know what to do, and yeah, obviously he is fully walled. He has pikemen, and I'm not anymore able to transport. But at least I'm hitting Castle Age, and I think this is a good point to compare the situation. He's at yeah, okay, let's just say I have 46 pop, while he has 42. He has a bit more momentum in the moment. Yeah. So I'm building more docks on the safe side, while I was just worried that he could loop around here, so I needed some defense. And I actually did something quite interesting. First I walked around with the scouts, I couldn't really do something, but he's coming around here, and I reacted by building a TC. That's quite interesting. I somehow got into here, but I couldn't really do something, and then I was busy and I ran into the spears and completely died. Meanwhile, the fire ships came around here, but I was able to distract them with the TC. So, I actually made a demo ship against the fire ships, but they were fleeing anyway. Yeah. I made knights, but I didn't have a good gather point, so I ran into the spears. That's not too nice either. And the momentum is actually a bit shifting towards him. Let's see the resources, however, he's kind of out of resources at the moment, while yeah, okay, I don't have that much more. Can I actually, okay, I can actually see here my working villager production on the resources, so I have like 42 working villagers and fishing ships, while he had 33. So I had a good lead, actually. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. However, he is pushing my dock. I was still making knights, which, okay, I finally got my gather point corrected, so that was fine. He was making a second wall, so he's walling and he's getting water control, so he's getting into a very stable position. I don't know what he did here. He didn't finish off my dock. That was kind of a big mistake. Meanwhile, I was getting galley numbers, and I was soon getting upgrades on it. Yeah, the upgrade was already queued. I added a third TC. He was on 2 TCs. So then he sent a fleet around here, and that was very, very scary for me. I should have awaited that. And he also forwarded here. That was a huge push. Let's make it slower. He made a castle next to my TC. But luckily, let's check out. He had no range upgrades for ranged units. However, he arrived at my fishing ships, and okay, are they attacking? Okay, now they're attacking. They also got the castle up, but it couldn't range anything, so it was actually built very bad. successfully, and yeah, he wasn't able to push my TC with that. Yeah, he was getting blacksmith upgrades meanwhile, and seems like he's going for he's getting it for the pikeman. Meanwhile, his fire ships are also pushing, and yeah, I saved my fishing ships to there. And I got a lot of galleys out. Meanwhile, I was attacking him because I was already forwarding when he forwarded me, and at least I think I got to take out his fish eco, which was quite huge. Okay, and he's retreating, so that was good for me. And I got my score lead back. I also finished off these fishing ships. Let's look at the stats now. How's the KD? It's looking quite good for me, 28 to 18, and I also had much stronger economy. I kind of made almost double as much wood as he did. He had more stone though, and this is where it can be dangerous with Sicilians if they get their donjon sergeant push rolling. And this is what we will probably see now. So he has a castle. I also noticed I have a scout here and I can somehow fight. And now he did something very good. He pincered my galleys with fire ships. Fire ships are usually very you can micro out fire ships with galleys, but if they come from both sides, then you're screwed. Then you can't do anything. And I was even in this bay, so that was very bad. So I lost my fleet here. Yeah, what is Arcani doing? Actually, I think he has full... No, he doesn't have second armor. Okay, but now I'm still engaging his fleet. Yeah, I have numbers advantage and I'm also microing now, so this is not too bad. And I'm going to get back water control. I feel like I can go up to Imp and end it with cannon galleons. What's my resources actually? However, by the time he... Okay, what happened? Okay, I had some villagers forward and he killed it. I had a very impressive eco lead here. But if you look, he has 4 TCs and this can be dangerous. He also has a castle, and you know what Sicilians can do? They can go for the first crusade. And that's what he did. He's getting out. Yeah, okay, it's 40 sergeants. It could have been worse if it would have been like 50. So I actually queued up to build this wall, but my villager that had this task, he died. And now these guys, they have They have 5 pierce armor. That's pretty impressive in Castle Age. Okay, castles are still good, but he's walking around the castles, and he will only take 2 damage from the TC. This is gonna be very scary. So what can Persians do against sergeants? You need strong melee units. So what is the call here? Let's see it. What's the strongest melee unit for Persians? He's attacking the TC, he's making dungeons, he wants to get me out of the game. And I just used the last chance to retreat. I was lucky that he has clicked the TC to attack it. Okay. I was getting war elephants, and let's see how they do. War elephants are strong in melee. They're so slow that you rarely see them. But yeah, let's just see them in action. So this is against, what is that? 7? Is that 7 sergeants? Something like that. Okay, 4 have survived, but now the second is coming. And now he's attacking the war elephants with sergeants. I think that's a huge mistake. You shouldn't do that. You can't. Don't fight them. Meanwhile, I also got back water control, but I went into the castles. Otherwise, I would have been in a very good spot. These sergeants are not doing a good job at this moment. And you see what happens. These war elephants absolutely take them out. Just a little trickle of war elephants completely screwed them. And war elephants are also good against buildings, so I can take out the donjon. Meanwhile, I sent some villagers to flee over here. Let's actually see the situation. I was rebooming with fishing ships to get, I lost all my food eco on land, so I made fishing ships to make up for that. Yeah, the KD was still in my favor. Yeah, and here you see this power spike from the first crusade, but I was able to fight it back. So let's go on. He's actually not, he hasn't lost yet. He's in a stable position, but okay. Well, in the game it didn't say he resigns, it actually said he disconnected. That would be a surprising end. It's not, it was just, I just clickbaited with this sentence. It's a surprising end. Okay, but it doesn't show that here. So, let's see it again. See that this is the instant fish boom, and I actually failed to make more fishing ships in the later stages. Even if I had the wood, it could have been even better. And even, you see, I went up to feudal age earlier, and I still had a clear population lead. I also rarely lost it. And the economy was so superior. So that's that's the power of pre-lumber camp doc. You can try it, and you will notice that that water maps are by no means an exclusive field for Vikings, Italians, and Portuguese and these civs. So try it out, and thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and then see you next time. Goodbye.